All right, today's day number 71. We took one loss and then we took one win on my paper trading account. Still going with the paper trading because I still need to collect more data on how I'm taking my second trades of the day. And I want to make sure I'm good before going back into the prop account. However, we are back at full risk. And yeah, we took one loss there, so that's minus 1R. So that's around minus $200. But yeah, initially I was bearish, right? There's this 12-hour fair value gap, which we are in now. And then there's this order block. And I had this target for like potentially we could go there and then only then start selling lower and go lower. But then like the 4 hour to me looked bearish. I know there's this fair value gap right here that you got that kind of overlaps with this one. But at the time, I only had access to these two candles and I couldn't see how this candle would develop. So now this looks bullish. Like if it closes here, it looks bullish. However, we are still in the 12-hour fair value gap. Then you got the 1 hour, and this is where it made me short. So you see this wick right here. I see this reaction. Um, I was My bullish thesis for today was that there's New York opening, right? So New York opened here. And while New York open, we got this nice pattern right here. There's an inverted fair value gap. There's this order block. And I said, I'll probably want to see this hold, right? I'll probably want to see this hold, but I didn't want to see any closes below here, this small order block. So we got this really nice close after a move up to this 1 hour order block. And then we went lower. We were selling off lower. So I went down to the 5 minute. I see this 5 minute getting created, this order block right here, and I see this fair value gap right here. So that's why you see my stop loss there. Then I look into the 1 minute and I said, okay, I see this, right? I see us going to this 1 minute fair value gap, respecting it, creating an order block from it, right? Similar to this 5 minute where you got this fair value gap right here, price goes up and then we close and break structure. So I went to the 15 minute and I was targeting just these lows right here for a good trade while keeping an eye on these London lows. So if there was a trend shift over here, I would probably exit. But my sort of thought process was that we would continue to sell lower and this next candle would actually continue to sell lower. So I took that trade. I put the stop loss here. Technically, there's this candle right here and then we close above this. And this is technically where I should have exited. However, I saw this, there's this order block right here and then there's this fair value gap that the 5 minute hadn't touched yet. And I thought we might just go there before selling lower. So that's why I decided to hold. I had like a mental stop loss of over here, like above this high. But yeah, I just decided to hold it up until here, just in case we would go and then sell and continue lower, because that's what I was seeing. Ended up getting stopped out, which is fine. I still stand by this. Not taking this trade would have been the same as me not taking the trade that I took on Friday, right? Right? It's the same as me not taking this trade right here, where I had the same thought process. So I still stand by that. And I guess you could say that there were no bullish PD arrays, higher time frame PD arrays on there. In fact, there were daily. I remember hesitating because of that. So yeah, trend was just screaming short to me and I took the shorts. Ended up being the last leg. Trend reverted up and then we got higher. Now, for the longs, I saw this 5 minute, right? So I saw we break the structure and then we trend shift, we break up again higher. I saw this candle right here and I looked at the 1 minute, see that we broke structure right here. And so I decided to put my entry at this order block and put the stop loss right here. My target was this 15-minute small order block because you got an inverted fair value gap right here, and then there's this order block. So yeah, ended up taking the long there. This was like half hour because I'm simulating like as if it was my second trade of the day. So yeah, that account is still currently down $400. So yeah, ended up being a winner. This would have probably ended my day at break even, a bit higher actually. But yeah, it is what it is. Tomorrow is another day. We'll take another trade tomorrow and hopefully it goes better. Hope you enjoyed and I see you tomorrow.